welcome to NocBro Nation.
Happy New Year, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to go over the Dead City new synopsis, and we're here to break it down for you.
Yes, so we hope you guys had a lovely holiday season. Happy New Year to you guys. We are back in action. Took a little time off, but we are back to start this new year, and man, we have some awesome content coming. The Walking Dead universe, we had The Last of Us. Stay tuned for another video talking about that. I think we're going to be starting to do some reactions to some kind of zombie genre movies, some other shows that I've
Other
found.
Movies, whatever.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge year.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up, guys. Really looking forward to The Last of Us. That is next weekend. I think we start filming that, right?
This coming weekend, as you guys are watching this on
Yeah.
Monday, but yeah, this coming weekend. So stay. We'll have another video talking, kind of just going an overview. Won't be anything spoilers. Kind of give you viewers who don't know of The Last of Us just more information of what it is and kind of the overall storyline and things that are going to be happening. So
Yeah.
super excited. So back to the Walking Dead universe, one of the spinoffs that we are very excited for is Dead City with
Yes.
Negan and Maggie. Of course, the only question is why they go there. We will find out, but
It's not in the synopsis.
going to be very good. No, they're not going to have it in the synopsis. So this new synopsis reads, as we've kind of mentioned before, years have passed since we last saw Maggie and Negan, and they must now form a tenuous alliance in order to accomplish a dangerous mission. Maggie and Negan journey to the island of Manhattan, which having been isolated since the beginning of the Walker apocalypse, has developed its own unique threats. Now, they did release or notify early on that it is going to have 1 million walkers. People are going to be trapezing, going wire to wire across buildings high up because of these million walkers. So
Isolated since the beginning of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Over 10 years.
Yeah.
They're isolated on this island. That's insane.
Just blow up the bridges and that's it. While in the city, Maggie and Negan encounter native New Yorkers, evade a marshal with a troubled past, and hunt down a notorious killer. But as the pair moves deeper into the gritty depths of the Walker-infested city, it becomes apparent that the traumas of their tumultuous past may prove just as great a threat as the dangers of the present.
Yeah, and look, that lines up with the photo that we saw of them like literally fighting. And there's the animosity between both of them is still going to be there. Maybe not so much for Negan, but for Maggie. I mean, for Maggie, obviously we know. For Negan, it's the fact that this person wants to kill him, and he knows it.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel for Negan. I don't know why I'm saying that, right? Because of what he did. But at the same time, he's literally tried to apologize several times to this person.
Yeah, so we did a video not too long ago talking about how they mentioned that Negan's past may come back and we might be seeing the old Negan. And we kind of talked about how, in a way, we really didn't think it's going to be his kind of savior type ruling ways. It's just going to be his thinking of ways to get around things, to maneuver, his scheming, things like that. I mean, we kind of see it. We kind of saw in the final season a little bit his schemes, but I think what we're talking about is more his personality. His older personality is going to come out. I think we might see some brutality, or he may want to be brutal, but maybe some things will hold him back from that. And of course, these two together have a long past. They had that long conversation at the end of the series finale, and it's all going to move over to this series, and they're going to have to deal with it on their journey.
Do you think they run into someone that used to be a savior? I mean, it's very possible. I mean, you could have had defectors that left the saviors.
Well, most of the saviors came with Rick's group. The outliers were kind of taking care of the ones that didn't want to.
Most of the saviors came from Rick's group.
Yeah, they were taken over to Rick's group. They were all because basically now there were some saviors that were killed. Like Carol killed a number of saviors.
Oh no! I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm talking pre All Out War. So
gotcha.
before we met Negan, maybe a defector
Any
left
outliers.
the saviors.
Yeah.
And could we possibly run into one
that could be cool? That could be cool because he sees somebody that he recognizes from the saviors, and that person is trying to egg Negan to get back in his old ways.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of reasons why Negan would kind of revert to his old ways, and I mean, he seems to do it when he's cornered, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one prime example of it, you kind of saw it when he saved Maggie that one time in the hallway, right, where that guy and him fought.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really come out, but you could just see it. And whenever, I love it when they play the old Savior music, especially.
They do it all the time.
That's awesome.
It's also like the time where where they were down in the subway or down in the sewers or whatever, and Negan left Maggie to fall off, and we were like, "What the heck is he doing?" And in a way, he kind of explained why he did. He's like, "Look, I'm sure you're going to kill me when this is all done. You just need me to navigate you through downtown DC because I know it." But they've come a long way. The dynamic between these two characters is going to be amazing. We know that Maggie can deal with him, but she can deal with him in little moments as they're working on a mission. But now they have a series together, leaving together, which we still have to find out why. But I mean, they're like they said in the synopsis, they're going to be dealing with some marshal in New York that has a troubled past. They're going to be looking for a notorious killer. Does this notorious killer have anything to do with why they're there?
Could Negan reverting back to his old ways be because he lost Annie? Not lost Annie, not permanently, but is she in Manhattan?
That's our biggest question.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Does Annie die with the baby?
Not die.
Well, I'm just saying
taken.
Right. Are they taken? Does it have anything to do with Herschel? Maybe Herschel's taken. It's got to be something significant for these two to leave to go to Manhattan. So, it's got to be something. I don't know if it's really going to be kind of Maggie's mission that, she wants to look and see what's out in the vast world. She's already told Daryl to do that. Daryl's gone off and he'll have his own series. Unfortunately, he won't be in the United States for that. But maybe this could be part of her mission is, look, we got a tip or we heard about something over the radio about Manhattan. Who wants to go? Yeah. We don't want to take a huge party. Who wants to go? Negan's like, I'll go with you. I mean, I don't know how it comes up.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, well,
sound-wise, that was
sound-wise, yeah. Well, you have to think about this. I think what's going to be cool about this series is, as far as we know, Negan, from the end of the series, I don't think he's going to be living in Alexandria. No. I think him and Annie are going to live out in a house somewhere else.
Which fits his comic book counterpart.
So Maggie, I think, is going to have to go to Negan and ask to come with him.
There are scenarios where Negan could go to her.
True.
If he doesn't have anywhere else to go, and he absolutely needs help.
If Annie gets taken, or he
that's
wants
kind of where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the Maggie going to him part,
that'd be interesting.
That'd be a really freaking awesome scene.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sweet. Because she wants somebody that, I don't know if he knows the New York area.
Because I would suspect that Negan's going to be very civil when Maggie comes to him, because technically, look,
or vice versa. Yeah,
it's not just that he owes Maggie; he owes Maggie his life.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to, in my opinion, probably do whatever he can to try and get her to forgive him.
Yeah, and the little, the scene that we saw with them, her holding a knife to his throat. We're gonna have some tense moments where, they're going to be reminiscing, maybe Negan does something that just triggers something in Maggie about Glenn, and she says something, and then he
picks up a baseball bat.
And then he comes back and snaps at her. Yeah.
It's a trigger.
Yeah. I'm surprised Maggie doesn't be like, look, seriously, stop wearing leather jackets.
You wear a leather jacket, you wear a red scarf, you pick up a bat, it's over.
I want to see, I literally want to see it. I want to see, like, as Maggie and Negan are on their adventure, right? And they get into a scuffle with some people and they either kill them or get them away. He sees a baseball bat lying on the ground and he picks it up, right? He's just looking at it and Maggie turns around. Like, the next scene we see is Negan looking up and Maggie just giving a death stare at him. Like,
or does he bash a walker's head in with the bat?
Ooh.
And she's watching that.
And she's just like,
look, it doesn't even have to be a bat.
Yeah.
He's smashing a walker's head and instantly she's going to go to that.
She's going to
that scene in her head.
Yeah. Guys, it's going to be a really good series, I think.
I'd love for them to do a flashback instantly. She's looking at that happening and they instantly flash to him hitting and then flash back.
Like a black and white one.
Yes, like real quick.
Really quick, yeah. So, yeah, really cool. We're going to be encountering some native New Yorkers. Now, I'm sure in TV shows that people are going to really be looking for, if they're native New Yorkers, they're probably going to be looking for that accent. You know,
Yeah.
they're going to be looking for the accent. So, yeah, I love how it says, you know, they're going to move deeper into the gritty depths of the walker-infested city, which I cannot wait to see people, like I said, you know, traversing across the buildings, because they did say there's 1 million walkers in that city. And if they're cut off, if they blew the bridges and they can't get out, unless they, you know, go in the water if they want, but that's a lot of people. And there's a lot of people in Manhattan, 1 million walkers. Oh, good luck in a big city like that. Whew.
Wish you could see the pre-apocalyptic event of that
of that city. Yeah, that would be. I think big cities like that, would be a nightmare.
It'd be hard to do.
It'd be a nightmare.
Just for production, it'd be hard to do.
Oh, for production, yeah. They would have to get a lot of extras. They'd have to definitely do CGI on kind of more the farther distant, you know, shots. But that would be interesting to see seeing New York fall during the fall. Just like that, just to see it.
Watch World War Z.
Well, we will. We are going to.
I don't know if it's New York. I can't remember, but there's a major city that falls. Well, they show shots of tons of places falling, but it's pretty damn epic.
That's one movie I will have to do a reaction
when
for.
you get movie production quality, like of a city falling in an apocalyptic event like that, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. So, guys, let us know your thoughts on the Dead City synopsis and everything that Maggie and Negan are going to be going through. They have released some recent casting for for Dead City. Nobody that I've recognized. It's been on Twitter. There's, you know, I think they've released maybe 4 or 5 more castings,
nice.
But nobody that I really recognize, so which is really cool. So super excited for this series. We cannot wait. I think it's going to be starting in April, I believe. So
it'll be the first of the series the
first of the spinoffs. Yeah. So the Rick
series.
The Rick and Michonne series actually is going to be starting production early next month, and I think they are. I'm not sure when they're planning on having it released. The Daryl spinoff, of course, is currently happening right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just happy we're in production.
Yeah, we're in production
with Rick and Michonne. We're getting it.
We're getting it.
It's happening.
It's happening. Like we said, we hope that it's not just limited to 6 episodes and that's it. It's kind of the rumors right now. It could be, but you know, we'll definitely have to wait and see.
I'd be okay with that if it was extended episodes.
Yeah, extended. It's going to be interesting how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
It really will. So let us know your thoughts on this series. We're super excited about it. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, let people know about NocBro Nation, that we are getting ready for these Walking Dead spinoffs, and come back for more soon. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.